Hello and welcome to DigiGames video presentation for the ScoreMaster program. The purpose of this program was to create a utility whereby entertainers can invent and develop their own games. And this is kind of important because many people will come up with a game that's completely original and they need something that will track the scores, that will lock out other contestants who are not first, take care of sound effects and so forth. So with the needs of those entertainers in mind, this program was developed. Prior to the release of ScoreMaster, folks would use Trivia Board to essentially track scores, basically take care of the sound effects and lockout features and so forth, but there wasn't the visual graphics that they could project onto a secondary monitor or projector to display these various scores and so forth. So as you'll see here, this is basically what you would see on your computer screen. This is what the audience and the contestants would see. The software game, as you see it here, is set up for a 2-player game, but you can go over and change it to a 3-player game, 4-player game, 5, 6, and all the way up to 10 players. So basically up to 10 people can play simultaneously and it'll track their scores along the way. You can set the question value so that if you want each question to be worth 1 point or 5 points or 10, 50 or 100 points, you just make the selection there. Another key component to ScoreMaster is a game limit function which allows you to specify how long each game is. So for example, say you wanted to do a bunch of 5-minute games. You can just tell the software that you want the game to last for 5 minutes, and then the visible counter appears that lets everybody know where they're at over the course of that 5 minutes. ScoreMaster is basically set up to work with any of our wireless game show systems as well as the V-Station system. In front of you here we've got the TM-120 that we'll use to demonstrate how the system works. I'll set this up so you can see the scores in say a 2-player mode. Even though I've got 5 sitting here, but this is to say you've got a trivia book or cards from a trivia game. You call it the question, player 1 knows the answer, he hits his button, the light turns on the buzzer, and at this point it displays to the entire audience which button was pressed first. So 2, 3, 4, and 5, they hit their buttons, absolutely nothing happens, they're completely locked out. You probably even heard the sound effect in the background. Now at this point they give their answer. You can go Y for yes on the keyboard or N for no if they got it wrong, or you can use our handy host remote which allows you to control the software from a distance. All of our games, our hardware systems and the host remotes work at a distance of a good 500 feet. So if they get it right, you can go Y for yes or hit the button on the remote. The animation comes up congratulating them for getting it right, and now their score is 10 points. So now you call it the next question, or you have them do the next physical challenge. And let's just say they complete the challenge successfully, or they want to ring in to answer the trivia question, or in this case player 2 hits his button lights up, he gets it right, and now he has 10 points as well, along with player 1. So basically this is the focus of this particular utility, is to track the games and watch for buzzer presses, lock people out. It can even be used with our clobber system. I've got a clobber helmet here. So say somebody's wearing a clobber helmet, you call it the question, and player number 1 clobbers himself on the head first, and you'll see that his light lights up on the front of his helmet. The software identifies that he in fact was clobbered first, and then you could go yes for Y for yes, N for no, or P for pass, which just clears it out and doesn't change the scores. Well, this is a basic overview of ScoreMaster. It can be used for many different types of formats. We just featured a couple here. Be sure to give us a call and let us know what your needs are. We'll let you know what system and software programs will work best for your circumstances. And just feel free to visit our website at www.digigames.com or call our sales or support office, and we look forward to talking to you then.